Okay, so I'm up on my Scout Carbon for an early morning flight. Now, I haven't really flown this. I was just on it for a few minutes the other day. So this is all pretty new to me. The Moster certainly has much more lift in taking off. It's good air this morning. So we're going off to see the Prattville Paper Mill. You can see it right out there in front of me, all that smoke or steam, whichever. And the thing is, watching that, you can see what's going on with the air when you've got some sort of thing like that out in the morning or in the afternoon or evening when you're flying. You can see exactly what the air is doing. And right now the air is not doing anything. So I've got to be careful because it is early morning and I want to make sure that I don't go over a house and create too much noise. So I took off today. I was able to avoid getting too close to residential areas or going over houses. So the Moster definitely is louder. So this is this new building, and I suppose they were getting ready to start using it before the coronavirus. I can't remember the name of it. And there's our Prattville Sports Complex. So I adjusted my harness a good bit the other day because it didn't feel right, and now it feels much better. There's a lot more room. The back straps that help hold the back had ridden so far up on the metal frame that is up against the fuel tank that was keeping it from falling, keeping the back from being fully extended. And that, of course, meant that you weren't able to kind of get down inside the seat, so you were kind of hanging out. So we've got a pretty good view of the paper mill this morning. The wind is so nice that it's a pretty comfortable flight coming out here. Housing areas everywhere. Prattville is a very, very nice community. We've got a good police force, good sheriff's force here for the county, and the leadership is top-notch. What I like to say is they're normal. They're not looking for trouble. They're just looking to keep order, and that's a big deal. We don't have, jerks looking for trouble. And the folks just seem to want to have a comfortable, peaceful existence out here. I've really enjoyed it. We've been here 4 years. We feel the same way we did when we got here. We feel now that Prattville is a great spot. So here we are. We're coming up on the paper mill. We're going to go over the Prattville Humane Society. Right now we're going to kind of go over that. And we're also going to go over the Prattville water treatment plant. So right now, right in front of me there, is the Prattville Humane Society. And of course right beyond it's easy to see the Prattville water treatment plant. And then the paper mill is huge, just huge, big place. So we're going to do a full flight around it. They've got a lot of wood stuffed out here, stacked out here. Or at least they did when I came through the first time. The first time I came through, I didn't have any sound. I don't think I either turned the helmet on or I didn't plug in the microphone. I didn't do something. But set up the wing this morning and took off right into the air. First time, no trouble. Whenever you do something new on a paramotor, when you are new, like this is like flight 85 this morning or flight 86, that's still pretty new. Whenever you do something new, you have all kinds of things to think about that you're not used to, and it creates anxiety, and it creates the opportunity to do something wrong, to miss something. So you have to be very methodical. This morning, I was very methodical. I was very careful with what I was doing. Okay, so if I see that correctly, it looks like that they're powering this thing with coal. So as a paper mill, they're not, they're not burning wood to run it. They're burning coal to get their power, and then they're creating paper with the wood that they have trucked in here. International Paper. Big place. So I've got the GoPro up there, the GoPro 8, and I also have the Insta360 as well. And it'll be interesting because the 360 is behind the GoPro. It'll be interesting to see what that kind of picture it gives us. Now, what's interesting too is they're having change of shift down there right now. You can see a bunch of the vehicles moving. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I took off right there at sunrise, and so apparently their shifts run to 6, and they're on their way out. Look at all that wood back there. From up here, it looks like big toothpicks. But the International Paper plant here, they employ a lot of folks for the town of Prattville. I've got a member of my, in fact, I got a couple of members of my Bible study that work out here. Look at all the wood that's stacked out there. And then that steam is coming up from a pond. I'm sure it's like a cooling pond before they release that water into the river. Lest there's the thermal pollution. Look at the size of that setup up there to move wood. Really neat. We're going to go kind of straight out over the railroad track here, and then I'm going to come swing back around in. But you see that steam coming off of that cooling pond? Now we're going to bring it back around. There you go. Look at all those, so many steam towers. It's not smoke, it's steam. So, I don't know what's out here. I would imagine it's paper mill land. They're doing something. I don't know what they do though. Whether they put ash out there or what. And that is the wood chips that they're going to bring in there, and they're going to mold that into paper, I would imagine. this steam up here creates a little bit of turbulence from what I can feel. So that's a circle around the International Paper. I think I'm going to do it one more time. I've got plenty of time this morning, and you know, I'll get views that I didn't get the first time. Yeah, right now we're in that steam, and I am feeling major turbulence right there. I didn't like it. So if I go around this time, I won't be going back through that. Woo. Yeah, that'll shake you up. Oh, still feeling it now. Wow. Okay, so I'm done on that side. Staying over here. That's just very cool. Big plant like that. Now there's a smell in the air. I don't know. You'd have to get used to that smell. Whatever it is. I'm sure there are chemicals involved. Okay, so fly around to the far side. I don't know what it is that they've got down there, whether it looks like they're washing the vehicle off or rinsing the vehicle off. Can you all see that little house down there? Maybe steam or ashes flow over it, and so they let people rinse off their vehicle before they go? I don't know. Plenty of areas to turn off and find a place to land. There's some big open fields everywhere, but it'd be quite the walk to get out. Okay, we're going to make a good turn around, and we'll head on back. Put it on our right side, out the right side window, so to speak. Very cool. Very cool. Well, it looks like they got themselves their own company baseball field here. More businesses, lots of businesses out here. Prattville's been smart about bringing in business, and they're supportive of business. I don't know if I said this or not, but my foot cam looks like it was about to come out, so I didn't spin it around and turn it on. I'm just being real careful to baby it so I don't lose my foot cam. Back over the Prattville water treatment plant. I had those straps on the back of my truck that hold my paramotor. I've got a pretty good feeling Matthew didn't have the presence of mind to pick those up and put them inside the truck, so hopefully they didn't blow out. As far as the dynamic torque compensation, I suppose it's working fine, because the paramotor that I had, the top 80, didn't have a lot of torque to it, but I still had to kind of crab just a little bit. Had to turn, had to use that weight shift, and I don't feel myself having to use much weight shift here. And when I do, it's enough. You know, it doesn't take weight shift plus brake. Just throw my leg over and I kind of hang straight. So we ought to swing by the dump since we're out here right now. The dump doesn't look like much of a dump. You'd think that, you know, there would be trash visible, but it looks pretty clean. Keep dirt over it, and it just looks pretty good. See, we're coming up on it. You don't see any trash. You just see dirt. That's right there. Feeling turbulence. I don't think I should be feeling turbulence. I'm not seeing any movement in all of this steam and such that's down here. So there's some trash. There's some trash. This is where we're putting it now. See it there? It's got a high antenna here. I got to make sure I watch out for stuff like that.